A soul that is born to travel, a soul that is free, flies to its inspiration, because it's nature that it seeks. After our exceptional adventure at Tungnath, we ventured towards another heavenly abode of Lord Shiva, Kedarnath. Our first stoppage towards Kedarnath was Sitapur. Situated at the banks of river Mandakini, Sitapur is a beautiful village that lies about 7 kilometers before Gauri Kund. Hiring a local car, we reached Gauri Kund the next morning. Gauri Kund, from where the trek to Kedarnath temple actually begins, is famous among pilgrims, not only for its sacred hot water spring, but also for mythological significance. According to Hindu mythology, it is the place where Goddess Parvati meditated for about 100 years to have Lord Shiva as a husband. It is also the place where Lord Shiva unknowingly beheaded his own son in extreme anger as he restricted Shiva's entrance into the kund as per his mother's instruction. Later, Lord Shiva restored his son's life by placing an elephant's head over his body, and thus Lord Ganesha was created. Unfortunately, only a little remains today of the famous kund after the massive disaster of 2013. Beautiful waterfalls streaming down to the heart of mountains washed our feet several times, as if purging us as we were walking slowly towards the abode of God. Officially, it's 21 kilometers trek from Gaurikund to Kedarnath temple. We willingly undertook a hectic, prolonged trek to reach Kedarnath. We were well aware of the fact that it's going to take a lot of time to reach Kedarnath, but we couldn't resist the temptation of relishing the extraordinary beauty surrounding the way to Kedarnath. Every single step that we took towards Kedar unfolded exceptional beauty of Mother Nature. We stopped at several places. To be honest, it wasn't only to appreciate and capture the beauty, but also because we needed to catch our breath. Every single time, a group of pilgrims passed us by, heading on horseback, advised us to give up our whims of walking all the way. Literally, lots of people, irrespective of age, rely upon horseback rather on their own feet. But we were determined to walk. The way to God is never easy. To reach the home of God, one must conquer first all the temptations, distractions, and difficulties they face. But there's really nothing to complain about the path to Kedarnath. It's rather well maintained and under continuous improvement. For every year, thousands of pilgrims ventures on the same way to offer their prayers to Lord Shiva. But the beauty surrounding it causes much distractions. Wide stoned path surrounded by endless greenery, with birds murmuring and peeping through the leaves, waterfalls hovering over the path, and sprinkling water that shines like diamonds in sunlight, holds enough charm and temptation like the Apsaras. Its beauty allures one to gape at it with awe and make one forget their salvation. We were also in danger of forgetting ourselves in its enormous beauty. And to add more difficulty, it started raining all of a sudden. But the rain couldn't stop us. Soon we reached the bridge under which flows Mandakini with all its grandeur. Till then, we have only seen the beauty of nature. But standing on the new bridge, we could see before us the destructive face of nature. As we stood there for a while, the sight of the little remainings of the old bridge, smashed between huge stones and broken mountains, gave us a shudder. As we crossed the bridge, it stopped raining. Little did we know then that it's going to replace itself with snow. After a few miles, the snowfall became very heavy and we had to stop again. Time was fleeing first, but the way was prolonging as it seemed. When the sun kissed the horizon and twilight broke in, snow-covered Kedar Peak wore a golden crown, and the clouds hid the path to it. It was wonderful. It was mystique. It was heavenly. It took 7 hours to reach Kedarnath temple. Next morning, we discovered the true beauty of Kedarnath. The temple stood with all its grandeur and bare almost no traces of 2013's massive disaster. Behind the temple laid a huge stone called Bhimshila that protected the temple during the disaster. After offering our prayers to Lord Shiva, we dedicated ourselves to worship the beauty of the place, for He is everywhere. It started snowing once again, and much unwillingly, it confined our wandering souls within our hotel rooms. But not for so long. Helicopter service is also available for Kedarnath Yatra. Every year, thousands of pilgrims avail this facility to reach their worshipped Lord. With the setting sun, the mysticism of the place increased. With full moon in the sky and numerous dazzling lights, the temple shined amidst the darkness. Time passed so fast. Maybe when you enjoy the most, you don't really pay attention to time. But just because you don't pay attention and because you want to keep enjoying, staying where you are, that doesn't mean time will stop for you. It never does. And before we could realize, the day of our return hurried in. As we took a helicopter ride, our journey ended even faster. 7 hours long walk ended in just 7 minutes. But it wasn't the end of our trip. From Kedarnath, we came to Rishikesh, rather Lakshmanjula, that we love to consider as our second home.